Hey everyone, if you're interested in watching me do this pink ombre eyeshadow, stay tuned. Hey guys, so let's get straight into it. We're going to start off with our La.girl pomade in dark brown. And we're going to use just a regular drugstore spoolie and concealer brush to do our brows. Now, of course, you got to make sure that you brush them out, make sure the hairs are aligned and everything. That way it makes it easier for you to fill in your brow. Hey here, so in my brow, I do apologize for the view of the camera. This is my first video, so I'm trying to get used to doing my makeup on camera. So I'm adjusting as I go by, but I'm trying to make it work. So I'm just trying to do small little hair-like strokes to fill inside my brow, giving it definition and the look that I'm going for. I normally don't like sharp eyebrows, like the sticky thing on top. I try to give it more of a bend to the top. Now, I am not no makeup artist. I'm not no MUA, but it's just how I liked to do my makeup and how I've learned to do it by watching fellow YouTube videos. Okay, so now that my brows are done, I'm going in with the La.girl Pro Concealer in the color Fawn. And I'm just going to use this to outline the bottom base of my eyebrows and also the top. I know sometimes I watch other YouTube people outline their top of brow with foundation. I do try that sometimes, but for some reason I'm just stuck with the old concealer on top, concealer on the bottom look. But I tend to switch it up from now on. So I'm now going to blend out my under eyebrows with my e.l.f. concealer brush. Yeah, I tend to do small little dabs around, and it helps me to blend it out perfectly. Normally I just spray my brush if it tends to be dry with some setting spray, so that helps me to get a smooth finish. Now we're at the top, and it's basically simple for me. You just trace the top. This is actually one of the hardest parts for me when I first started doing eyebrows, was actually trying to line the top. Like, I always used to mess it up, but it's easy to fix. You could always go back in with some pomade and fill in where you made the mistake. But it's relatively simple now. The more you practice, the more you get good at it. I have this thing where, to give my eyebrows a more faded look from the bottom, I tend to just dab it with a bit of concealer and then brush it out with my spoolie. So my apologies for my Real Techniques blending sponge. Yes, they do have to wash, but I did not have time to wash it because I actually wanted to make this video today. So I'm just going in and I'm dabbing on some translucent setting powder to help my eyes, the concealer in my eyes, to set. That helps it to not crease and you don't want that. I do have slightly hooded eyes, so it's setting is the best. So what I do is I slightly look down and I just try to follow the crease of my eye with the brush. Try to keep a steady hand whilst you're doing it. Don't worry, everything can be fixed, but it's in your best option to try and get it to come out as perfect as you could the first time. Listen, this palette I was so excited to use. Yes, it's the James Charles palette from Morphe. Like, do you not see him? Like, wow. He is so amazing and he is definitely an inspiration. And I'm so excited to use this palette. Like, watch these colors, girl. They're like pop, like bam. It's so beautiful. Just check those beautiful colors out. Look at those. I was so excited, like really so happy. Can't wait to try these out. So yeah, I'm going for a pink look. So I'm going to use these 3 colors here in the corner. I actually lost the top to see what they are named. My apologies, but I will link it in the description box below so you could actually see the colors names. I'm going in now with my Morphe brush. I hope you could see that. I'm going in now, which is almost like a fuchsia pink. Oh my god, did someone say pigmented? I mean, look at that. No, look at that, really. That was like 3 taps in and it's so pigmented. I'm so loving this palette. And there goes my boyfriend playing around with the light. Like I'm not actually trying to do a YouTube video. But yes, let's get into it with this palette. I actually messed up doing my eyeshadow. Normally you start from the inner crease and go to the outer crease, or the outer crease to go into the inner crease for blending. Normally that's what I do, but instead I don't know why I put this in the middle, so I just had to work my way around it, see how best I could get it to blend out. But it looks like it's working. I'm there trying to adjust and deal with it right now. Motivation, boo. Practice makes perfect. I'm using my MAC brush number 224 eyeshadow brush to just try blend out everything that I've already applied. Yes, and now I'm going back in with this same Jaclyn Hill brush from Morphe to apply this dark burgundy to the end of my eyelid to give it that ombre effect. Do you see it coming? Because I see it. Do you see it, boo? Hey, that's it. So right now I'm going back in with my concealer brush from Cala. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to use my NYX eyeshadow base and just line the top of my eyeshadow. Unfortunately, I did not have NYX eyeliner. It's on the way. I ordered it, but for right now, you have to use what you got. So this worked out for me. I'm just going to line my eyelids with this. Try to be careful when doing this because you don't want to mess up your try. I don't want it to be as perfect as it could on the first try. So yeah, I'm running it over my eye now. Gently. Definitely the white eyeliner would have been better, but I wanted to do this look so bad. So I just, when in doubt, use what you got. I am going in now over that eyeshadow base with one of my Jaclyn Hill brushes, a smaller one to the first one I actually used. And I'm going to use Flashback from the James Charles palette from Morphe to go over that eyeshadow base to give it a more pigmented white look. Don't worry about the little dust that goes at the bottom of your eyeshadow. It's easy to clean that off. Yeah, so we are almost there. How is it looking? Let's go and clean up the little dust, the little powder that got on our face, and get ready to apply our foundation. We're almost there, girlfriend. This is me happy now. Yep, doing my happy dance because it's looking okay. It's actually looking okay. Reminder that I'm not an MUA, but I do love doing makeup. I love creativity, so anything you put your mind to, you can actually accomplish. It's not as hard as it may seem. Just keep practicing. That right there in my hand is the best I've used so far for primer. It's actually a face moisturizer from Farsali. It's called Skin Blur, and it smells like cucumbers. It just makes your face feel so moisturized and so clean. I just love it. Definitely recommend. You could actually use this as a regular face moisturizer, but it's also a primer before you put in your makeup as well. And of course, I'm going to use it. It's so amazing. Listen, I know that not all drugstore foundations are good, but this Milani foundation plus concealer 2-in-1 is by far my favorite foundation I've ever used. It gives me a smooth look. It's very moisturizing. It covers my face properly. I get basically a full coverage. Like, I don't know if anything else could beat this for me right now. Like, I would kill this out, and it's only $8 from Walmart. That's amazing me. Like, I love this so much. The brush I'm using now is just a regular drugstore brush as well, but I love this brush so much. I paid like probably $6 for it out of Walmart. I am not a picky person, to be honest. So if it works for me, it works for me. Not everything doesn't have to be expensive. Baby, if you don't know about Tarte, I'm going to put you on. This right here is one of my favorite concealers for my face. It's so amazing. Full coverage, like it just give you this glow. Like I don't see anything else right now that I'm liking more than this Tarte concealer. It's in the shade medium tan golden. Gives you a nice highlight on your face. It looks like a lot, but once you blend it in perfectly, you're going to be just fine. Patience, boo-boo. It's the progress. To blend out my concealer, I'm using my e.l.f. concealer brush. Yes, honey, I love me a drugstore makeup brush once it works perfectly for me. And I use that to blend out under my eye and on my cheek. Make sure you blend it out perfectly so you don't get any flashbacks or anything. Yes, and you just blend until you can't blend anymore. To do my contouring, I'm using Milani foundation stick in the color Spice Nutmeg, and this is just going to warm my face up from that concealer and give it a nice and perfect finish. Okay, now we're going to use our Real Techniques setting brush and we're going to apply. I'm so sorry that I didn't show the setting powder I used, but it's actually the Airspun translucent setting powder that I'm using right now to set my concealer in. And yeah, we're setting that in. We are baking, boo. I'm going in with my buffing brush from Real Techniques, and I'm going to use my MAC and 45 Studio Fix powder to set my dark contour and blend out my face to make sure everything is looking nice and blended. You cannot forget to set that face, baby. Do you want it to melt off? I'm using Morphe Mist Setting Spray, which is so amazing. It makes your face feel very refreshing. It's not too much. And listen, The more set, the better. You set that face boost so that does not sweat off. It's my boyfriend trying to crack a joke again. Like, honestly, he must think that I'm not doing a video. Like, he probably has to get used. Yeah, set that face. I'm going in now to do my wings with this NYX Epic Ink Liner. This is the stuff, okay? I was put onto this about literally 3 weeks ago from my friend, and I've never went back. It helps you. It's so precise. It helps you to draw your wing liner so easy. Like, girl, if you don't have this, you need to get this. This is a must. This is for all of us who don't have as steady hands. It helps us so much, okay? It's time for the lashes. Yes, I got these from shop Lush Vista. You can find her on Instagram at shop Lush Vista. These lashes are amazing, and they were only for $20 for a pack of 7. And I'm going in with my duo lash glue. This trick I learned from Beats by Deb. That's my girl, one of my favorite artists on YouTube. Love to watch her. You just line your eyes off at the top with it, and you let it dry. Oh yeah, so I forgot to put on my mascara. It's a Tarte mascara in black. It's actually mud or clay or something like that. I can't really remember, but it's supposed to help your eyelashes to grow. Yeah, I'm putting that on now, and then I'm going to go in and put on my lashes. Precision is key, boo. That lash glue dries so quickly, and it's so easy to put on. That was the best trick ever that I learned from Beats by Deb. Like, girl, literally on in like no time. See that? Boom. It's on and popping. So to give my eyes more of a defined look, I'm going in at the bottom with my NYX eyeshadow base, and I'm just going to line the bottom of both of my eyes, and then I'm going to apply the same eyeshadow I used at the top of my eye on the bottom to give it a more defined and popping look. Like, this base is so amazing. You can see that I have a slight tint in my lip. I actually tried to put on a different lipstick at first, but I was not feeling it, so I took it off, and I'm just going to do my plain old simple liner and colored gloss. I'm using a drugstore eyeliner brush or lip pencil to ombre and line out the top, and I'm going in with my Bohemian own J'adore Cosmetics. Yes, I love this. This is Pinkity Pink. I think that's what it's called. It's so amazing. Just look at that color. Beautiful. This is a Bohemian owned store. You could find her at J'adore.com, J'adore Cosmetics, J'adore on Instagram. What is makeup without some highlight, boo? I'm going in now with my MAC Snow Flush Extra Dimension Skin Finish, and it is like a blush highlighter. Gives you more of a pink radiant shine. I so love this and the Fenty Trophy Wipe are my 2 favorite highlighters of all time. Remember, setting is important. Set and spray that face. Set. Now I'm just waiting it out, but that is basically everything for my YouTube video. This is the finished look. How did I do? Like I said, I'm not an MUA, but I do enjoy doing makeup for myself. So if you're looking for someone who does makeup that isn't a professional, I definitely could show you how I do it, and you could see if you could pick up a trick or two. Thank you so much for watching my video. Please remember to like and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos of me and makeup. Bye.